4 bloody brilliant games. I'm Sam. These are the week's headlines. We begin with news that Rocksteady co-founders Sefton Hill and Jamie Walker have announced they're departing the company. The news comes as a bit of a surprise, with Hill acting as director of the studio's upcoming game, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. In a statement on the Rocksteady website, the pair said, quote, "Our decision to leave Rocksteady was emotional to say the least. From the day we founded the company in 2004 all the way to today, Rocksteady has been our life and soul. It has given us the opportunity to do what we love most, make great games with exceptionally talented people. We are so proud of the team here for the games we have all made together. From our first game Urban Chaos to the much loved Arkham series and now the epic Suicide Squad. Now, with Suicide Squad in great hands and the team here stronger than ever, it's time to hand over the reins and for us to start a new adventure together in games. Nathan and Darius have proved their passion and skill at Rocksteady over many years. They are veterans of our industry and we know their commitment to Rocksteady and their talent and energy will take the team to even greater heights. We couldn't be happier that they are leading the future here and wish them the very best." It was announced in the statement that Nathan Burlow, longtime Rocksteady Director of Production and original founding member of the studio, will step up into the role of Studio Director, and Darius Sadahian will take the reins as Studio Product Director. Hill and Walker will remain at Rocksteady until the end of the year, with Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League expected to release in the second quarter of 2023. You can read the full statement at the link down below. Next, Frontier Developments has announced it will no longer be releasing major updates for F1 Manager 2022, just 2 months after the game's release. In a post on the game's official subreddit, community manager Chris Groves explained that the upcoming update for the game will be the last significant one, with the team now shifting its focus to its future entries in the series. Quote, "This next update for F1 Manager 2022 will be the last significant update that addresses player-reported feedback or suggested changes and additions," Groves wrote. "Any potential updates following this will be minor patches that do not noticeably affect gameplay." Frontier released a follow-up statement to clarify, quote, "To be crystal clear, we will continue to support F1 Manager 2022 with multiple updates currently in the pipeline, focused on addressing the most important topics raised by the community." Frontier said its previous post was to explain that additions of any new significant gameplay features for F1 Manager 22 requested by players would not be possible, but had not made itself clear. The Callisto Protocol has been cancelled in Japan after its developer determined it could not get a rating for the game without cuts. Quote, "We have decided to discontinue the Japanese version of the Callisto Protocol," the game's official social media account stated this week. "We have determined that the game cannot pass the CERO rating in its current state and that changing the content will not provide the experience that many players expect." It was confirmed that those who have pre-ordered the title in Japan would receive refunds. A final update in the Bayonetta 3 Helena Taylor situation now. Taylor had claimed in a series of videos on Twitter on the 15th of October that she was offered $4,000 for the entirety of Bayonetta 3. Platinum Games head Hideki Kamiya later denied these claims. Last week, as we covered, Jennifer Hale, the actor cast to replace Taylor as Bayonetta, posted a statement defending herself and asking those involved to resolve the matter amicably and respectfully. Platinum Games also released a statement standing with Jennifer Hale. Now, Helena Taylor has again taken to Twitter in an attempt to clarify her claims. Taylor writes that the first offer from Platinum was for $10,000, which she deemed too low. Taylor says she then wrote to Hideki Kamiya asking him, in Taylor's words, for what she was worth. Taylor writes that an extra $5,000 was added to the fee, which brings the total in line with Jason Schreier's report, in which a source close to the negotiations told the Bloomberg reporter that Platinum was seeking to pay Taylor around $3,000 per session for 5 4-hour-long sessions. Taylor writes that she declined this offer and heard nothing for 11 months from the developer, before a flat $4,000 fee was offered for some lines. Next, some really sad news. It's been confirmed that pioneering Sega developer Rieko Kodama has died at the age of 58. Sega confirmed that Rieko passed away in May. The news was announced after a message was spotted in the credits of Sega's Mega Drive Mini 2, which reads, "In memory of Rieko Kodama." Sega says it will not release further details around her death out of respect for her family's privacy. Kodama's journey through games development began in the 1980s when she started as a graphic designer on Sega arcade game Champion Boxing, before later working on the art for Phantasy Star, Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2, and many others, before becoming a director on Phantasy Star 4 and Magic Knight Rayearth. Rieko would later act as producer for a number of games, starting with Deep Fear and later Skies of Arcadia and 2018's Sega Ages batch for the Nintendo Switch. We here at Bloody Brilliant Games send our deepest thoughts and condolences to the friends and family of Rieko Kodama at an extremely difficult time. Finally this week, the free games with PS Plus and Xbox Games with Gold for the month of November have been revealed. On Sony's side, from the 1st of November you can get Neo 2 on PS4 and PS5, Lego Harry Potter Collection on PS4, and Heavenly Bodies on PS4 and PS5. You'll have until the 6th of December to pick up the games. While on Microsoft's side, Praetorian's HD Remaster will be available from the 1st of November until the 30th, with Dead End Job able to be downloaded from the 16th of November till the 15th of December. Before we go, a quick roundup of the notable releases from the past week. Victoria 3, the latest grand strategy game from Paradox Interactive, dropped on the 25th. From 28 outlets, the game averaged a very respectable 83%. Star Ocean The Divine Force dropped on the 27th for PS4, PS5, PC and Xbox consoles. At the time of talking, only the PS5 port has been reviewed, with 17 reviews awarding the title an average 73%. The 28th saw the release of Bayonetta 3 on the Nintendo Switch, with Platinum Games' latest receiving from 76 publications an average 88% score. Also on the 28th, one of the year's heavy hitters, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 dropped for the PS4, PS5, PC and Xbox consoles. The latest instalment in the franchise, from 26 reviews aggregated by OpenCritic, scored an average 76%. With all that said, we've reached the end of this week's episode. Be sure to leave your thoughts on any of the stories we talked about today in the comments down below, and while you're down there, let me know what games you've been playing this week. If you enjoyed this, please leave us a thumbs up and a subscribe, it really helps out the channel. And if you're interested in updates on our content, follow us on Twitter at Bloody Brill Games. I'm Sam, thank you for watching Bloody Brilliant Games. I'll see you next week, goodbye.